As a form of publicly issued digital currency, the CBDC would be supported and regulated by the Federal Reserve and the government of the United States of America. This could serve as an alternative to the payment methods that are now in use, since it offers a number of benefits, including the ability to settle payments instantly, to facilitate transactions that take place across international borders, and to promote greater financial inclusion. There are over 130 countries that have begun looking into the prospect of developing their very own digital currencies, which would be endorsed by their own governments. The United States is still a long way behind due to the fact that there is a growing body of clear knowledge regarding the characteristics of digital currency. China-Russia test initiatives have already been started by Saudi Arabia and India, and a digital euro pilot program may begin as early as 2028. Through the use of these phrases, which originate from the Congress, the United States Congress has made it quite obvious that XRP is sanctioned in the United States. You shouldn't limit your use of this to simply banks and other financial institutions. What are the reasons why the global support of XRP, particularly by the Federal Reserve of the United States, is so important for its use in both domestic and international transactions? The United States Congress is cognizant of the changes that are occurring on a worldwide scale. Countries like Brazil and India are examples. A collaborative effort is being made by China and other nations to utilize the XRP ledger in the process of constructing digital currencies for their respective central banks. The United States of America is working along with Ripples because they do not want to be left behind in this progression. And you can probably predict which companies they back financially. Ripple, as is customary, was absolutely right. These three nations make up the BRICS group: India, Brazil, and Russia. A digital money system for central banks has been developed by China and South Africa through collaborative efforts. This system is comparable to the one that the United States of America is headed in regarding its direction. With permission, I would like to broadcast a video that examines conversations regarding CBDCs that have taken place between Ripple and the Federal Reserve of the United States of America as far back as 2015. This historical context highlights the collaborative effort that Ripple and the rest of us put in behind the scenes in 2015. Despite the fact that Ripple and the SEC were having open conflicts, this cooperation was a clear indication that Ripple was likely to prevail in the litigation brought by the federal government. Recall the Fed's presentation that Ripple gave. Despite the fact that the Federal Reserve did not specifically mention Ripple and its official release of the Now payment system in 2015, additional investigation reveals hints that the Fed may have discussed the possibility of forming a partnership with a blockchain company that could enable effective payments with transaction times of only 3 to 5 seconds. Although the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) was engaged in litigation against Ripple, Gary Gensler continued to bring attention to the prospect that the Federal Reserve of the United States could use Ripple even before he assumed his position. Gensler has expressed his trust in the Federal Reserve's capacity to include Ripple and XRP into its payment system. Now fast forward to the present day, when Riverbank is used for transactions on both the domestic and international levels. One of the most well-known payment partners for Ripple, which utilizes the FedNet payment system, has just incorporated the net system as an official component. Now let's break this down. Not just any bank, but Riverbank. This payment facilitator is based on Ripple and it's rapid, both of which employ XRP and its ledger to deliver on-demand liquidity. Riverbank is a provider of blockchain technology. It is quite evident that Ripplet, Rapid, and Current, all of which are dependent on XRP, will be of significant importance in light of the fact that Riverbank has been incorporated into the FedNet. In light of this, it can be deduced that the FedNet payment system is in an advantageous position to capitalize on the liquidity of XRP. Therefore, we can anticipate that the value of XRP will increase as its applications and use cases continue to expand. This is because the requirements for international trade are increasing. XRP should be spiked and held if you are participating in this. The news that mainstream financial institutions are embracing XRP, a cryptocurrency, in a manner that goes beyond simply acknowledging its potential is good for your investment, since it demonstrates that mainstream financial systems are incorporating XRP. It also illustrates how the global financial system is undergoing a general transformation. Traditional banking systems are beginning to acknowledge the efficacy, speed, and affordability of blockchain technology, and a paradigm shift is taking place as a result of this recognition. In addition, Gary Gensler's support and the steps made by institutions such as Riverbank are just the beginning, as more financial entities come to comprehend and utilize. There will be a ripple effect that will affect the entire sector. Based on the power of XRP and other associated technologies, there will be a ripple effect that will affect the entire industry. Please provide a positive review for this video. Click the box that says subscribe, make sure that alerts are turned on, and then share this video on your various social media sites. Due to the increasing significance of it, we have noted that the Federal Reserve of the United States is interested in it. To a greater extent, our predisposition for adoption is not confined to the United States of America. That involves bringing the potential of XRP to fruition. In the context of their digital efforts, nations such as the United Nations and the European Union are moving forward with the implementation of XRP. Watching our specialized movies on both the Digital Euro project and the British nation's CBC will provide you with a more in-depth appearance at the manner in which XRP is being included into each of these projects. Currently, the Euro project is looking into the various potential it has. Restate the primary argument that we have. The United States of America is actively working towards the utilization of XRP for efficient cross-border transactions which extend beyond CBDCs and encompass both domestic and international interactions. Unlike what we mentioned in a previous video, they are not merely taking into consideration the possibility of it being a CBDC. Let's analyze what this means, because it signifies a change in the value of XRP with regard to financial operations. In the future, there will be a rise in the acceptance of XRP, particularly among key participants in the financial sector. For example, the financial value of the Federal Reserve in the United States will surely be impacted. Because of its utility, the value of a digital asset such as XRP is ultimately determined by the extent to which it is linked to broad financial networks. In addition to the immediate benefits it offers in terms of transactional incentives, it also helps to build reputation and trust over the long run. The global financial landscape is undergoing rapid transformation, with digital transactions having become the norm and cryptocurrencies, particularly those that have demonstrated their utility, such as XRP, becoming increasingly prevalent. This is becoming increasingly significant as a result of the demand for Swift's low-cost international money transactions. It is possible that the endorsement of major economies and financial institutions might serve as a trigger to put XRP in a category all by itself among investors and customers. In light of the fact that XRP is presently garnering endorsements and integrations that indicate a bright future, this is a significant moment for the trajectory of the company. However, it is essential to stay abreast of the most recent developments, just as it is with any other type of investing. Keep an eye on the changes and make judgments based on that information. Following thorough consideration, is there a possibility that the price of XRP may reach $10,000? We are going to go into this subject in a moment, but before we do, it is essential to emphasize that multinational organizations, particularly those in North America, are showing an increasing interest in cryptocurrencies. One of the questions that has been going around in the cryptocurrency community is this one. The XRP ledger continues to develop as the cryptocurrency ecosystem continues to expand, and as digital currencies become accessible in more than 130 countries. There is a wide range of estimates on the prospective value of XRP, ranging from $10,000 to an incredible $35,000. Taking into consideration the possibility of its participation in the global CBC central bank, this is very prevalent. It was emphasized by the managing director of VHIL Capital that if XRP is widely recognized and accepted as this median currency, it has the potential to become a universally accepted medium of exchange for global payments. What does the functioning of digital currencies involve as governments advance towards adopting them? Consequently, this would imply that a sizable portion of the wealth of the world would be transferred through XRP. Ledger, despite the fact that there is a huge supply of XRP due to the enormous demand, the value of XRP may rise and finish up in the area of $10,000 to $35,000, which is the range that analysts and fans are keeping a careful eye on. I would like to bring to your attention the fact that I am not a licensed financial counselor and that the material contained in these videos is merely intended to be entertaining. I always recommend to viewers that they conduct